Yeah, I'm Kirk McMahon, Superintendent of the Circleville City Schools.
Okay.
Well, being from Circleville, I've been here a long time, and originally from Portsmouth, which is down on the river. And Tim Williams and I have talked about this, that if you drive up 23 from Portsmouth all the way to 270 around Columbus, Logan Elm is the only school district that does not have renovated or new facilities, all the way up Route 23. As you know, public schools, we are being scrutinized now for how we spend dollars. And it wouldn't surprise me if the legislature would take some of the money from the OFCC to operate other types of school districts, not necessarily the traditional brick and mortar. So you never know when the money is going to go away. Our numbers, we saved 42%. That was our state share, and I know Logan Elm's is a little bit less than that. That number will only go down. So right now I believe you're at 35%, and if you don't pass this time, next time around it may be 32%. So the opportune time is now. Well, I think maybe that the people that are seeing this saw the Circleville Herald a few weeks ago where our students wrote thank you letters to our voters. Those were unsolicited. The students wrote how they felt, and if you remember back then when they wrote them, one student wrote that he couldn't believe how motivated he is now in class, and now he's motivated to go to a 2-year or 4-year college. So it's things like that really make it special when you think about providing new facilities for the kids. We had over 3,000 community people attend our grand opening. Granted, it was a sunny day in January, and we didn't have very many of those during the latter weeks of 2013, and people were wanting to get out, but we did have over 3,000 residents. And I think to every one of those people who showed up here, they couldn't believe how great of a facility that we built on the money that we had to spend. So I think the question could be answered by the community a lot better than myself, because I'm biased, because I had a hand in helping this project. But I think if you'd ask our community, I think they would answer that question absolutely yes. It definitely has helped the community and has helped our students. I'll reference those letters again that the students wrote to the Herald, and it's not just the academic spaces. If you take a walk through our building, we have a Mac lab, we have a PC lab with all new Dell computers, we have an art room that has a kiln in it and very bright, and it has windows that open to the northern lights, so that's the perfect light for an art room. So again, it's not just the spaces where the kids are sitting for geometry and algebra and world history, it's all of our spaces that the students are accessing. Our industrial arts lab, our auditorium, our performing arts, it's everything that the students could want to move forward with their career choices. That is probably the number one thing you'll see in new buildings, other than the technology. The technology is a given. You're going to have smart boards, you're going to have laptops, you're going to have projectors, but safety is probably the number one thing. As you tried to get into the front doors of the high school today, you saw that it was quite a process to get through there. You had to buzz in, we scanned your face, and if you would have been going to a teacher's room, they would have scanned your driver's license or state or federal ID and given you a visitor badge. So we are looking at safety precautions here, not just at the front entrances, but at all entrances. That's the only place you can come in during the day is the front entrance. Once the door is locked down at 7:30, that's the door that you have to come in. All other doors are monitored up front, so if a door gets open in the back of the building, our administrative assistant standing or sitting at the front counter, she knows which door is open. We also have the latest technology on call buttons in every room. We have call buttons in the hallway. We have fire alarms, obviously. We also have panic button alarms in the hallway, so if we have an armed intruder coming into our building. So we are on the cutting edge of safety as far as new buildings are concerned. I would go back to the time is now. Again, you never know when the money is going to dry up, and why let that money go to some other district in the state when Pickaway County needs it.